Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be doing the Manchester United against Crystal Palace watch along. So if you are watching, make sure you tune in and call in into the channel, and we can have the conversation as we go along. And the team lineups have come out. Let me see here. No, I don't even have it on my phone. But as you can see, the team lineup right now for Manchester United, we do have Martial, uh, of course, Bruno Fernandes, and a surprise showing on this one. Daniel James coming into the team, and we do have Rashford as well, Paul Pope and McTominay. Though Paul Pope, I mean McTominay and Daniel James are the two surprising calls for Ole on this one. I don't know. Maybe you can put Fosu Mensah is in there as well, and then of course they always are present in that defensive part of the game. We do have Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. And as for the goalkeeping position, David De Gea starts this season. Dean Henderson on the bench, and the players that are on the bench for Manchester United right now, Ingalo is on the bench, Eric Bay and Van der Beek as well, and Dean Henderson and Wan-Bissaka. I don't know why Wan-Bissaka is not starting in this game. Mason Greenwood as well is on the bench. We're gonna take a little bit of a look at the Palace lineup. I don't really care too much about the Crystal Palace lineup. I'm just more concerned about the United. As you can see, I'm wearing my United jersey, supporting the team, and hopefully we can kick off the season with a win. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and this one it should be a hella interesting game, and I cannot wait for it. Earlier on, we did watch um, Everton doing a number on West Brom 5-2. I think Everton were helped by a red card for West Brom there in the first game of the day. And then Leeds United able to beat Fulham earlier on today by 4 goals to 3. And that was a really surprising result there. I think especially in the second half, I think Fulham played pretty damn good. Coming back for I think it was like 4-1 to make it 4-3. They almost actually came up with their points in that game. But for now, we're gonna be tuning in into the Manchester United against Crystal Palace. I just hope the team can come up with a result here and make it a good one indeed. And yeah, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we have a couple minutes until the game actually kicks off. Should be interesting. Um, yeah, let me just talk a little bit about the surprising lineup here. This is not what I was expecting for Manchester United to come up with. I have to admit that. Especially McTominay, I think you could have done better with the player like Fred in there. Maybe Ole has his reasons why he actually chose McTominay to come inside, to come in to start in this game, and Daniel James as well. The only way I can understand the Daniel James choice there is pretty much maybe to really try and run down the Crystal Palace defense for the first hour or something like that, and then maybe Mason Greenwood might come in for the last 30 minutes of the game. Maybe we're gonna be needing him at that point. Mason Greenwood maybe to come in for the last 30 minutes. The Crystal Palace defenders might be very much tired by that time. So to bring in a little bit of a fresh blood into the team and maybe try to win in that fashion. But I don't know. I have no idea. And for Fosu Mensah as well, I will assume that maybe Wan-Bissaka does have an injury on him. Maybe just given a little bit of time to rest up a little bit. But I have to admit, the Crystal Palace team looking very strong indeed. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this game develops and how this game goes. But I would just love to see Manchester United win, just get 3 points by any means. I understand this team really did not get um, that much time in terms of preseason this time around. So I'm not really gonna hold them to account that much, but I expect to at least match whatever Crystal Palace is gonna be putting out in terms of performance in this one. At least get a draw. If it all comes to worse, at least get a draw. But the teams are coming out now, and things are looking very interesting. I cannot wait for this one. I did warm up against with the game against for Everton against West Brom today, and we're gonna be doing another watch along as well as we go into the Arsenal game against West Ham. That should be hella interesting. I just wanna make see if Arsenal can come into this game with the mentality to win again. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be all fired up because they already have 3 points on their first game of the season, having played Fulham. Fulham two goals. I mean, 2 games down already. Uh, yeah, this is the lineup and the subs for both teams. You take a look at that team sheet there. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this one turns out. Let's take a look at the stats here. This game starts right now. No, the game hasn't started yet, but this is the league table, the live league table right now. Only Everton have played 2 games so far, and everybody else, no, Everton and Leeds. What did Leeds lose? What happened there? I thought Fulham. What the fuck is Fulham? Why does it say why is there an X there like the Leeds lost? And an X here for Fulham. Let me see that real quick here. Let me see that a little bit. Fulham. Let me take a look at this. Matches. Um, and then matches. Yeah, Leeds did win by 4 goals to 3. I thought maybe I was watching a different game there for a minute because the table. If you take a look at the table, is it updated now or what? Where's Leeds? As you can see right there, why is it marked red as though they lost and they were playing against Fulham? And that's a red there for Fulham. They should be oh, it's only one win so far. Oh, I see. They lost the first game and won the second game. Oh, okay, I see. I see. That makes sense now. That makes sense now. But the game that we really wanna take a look at right now is this one here against Crystal Palace against United. Let's hope a good win for United here, but I'm not really gonna hold my breath that much. To be fair, how much time left here? The game should be kicking off right now, and Van der Beek is on the bench. Let's get right to it. My room is a little bit cold, that's why I have this jacket on. God damn. I'm expecting a performance here, nothing less. At least just match whatever Crystal Palace is gonna throw at us. You got what's his name? Kuyate playing as a center back for Crystal Palace. I think Martial can give him a run on that one. I think that's a weak link for right there for Crystal Palace. And we should try by all means to yeah, I think the game has started here. Let me freshen up this page. Already. And there it goes. I don't think I'm gonna be talking too much in this one. I just wanna soak it in, soak it all in this game. These boys better play well. They need to play well. No excuses. They need to play well. Paul Popper, why you gotta do that, bro? It's the beginning of the game and you wanna get yourself a yellow card. Like what the hell? What the hell? There's no need for that type of bullshit, Paul. There is no need for that. That's another foul by Paul Popper, not even a minute into the game, and he's already looking to get himself a yellow card. It doesn't look good, man. It does not look good. I'm pretty sure Crystal Palace are really watching this right now, thinking, why not we put Paul Popper way under pressure to get him a yellow card, and from there, if he does get a yellow card, in the first 10 minutes of the game here, it's really gonna affect his game for pretty much the whole entire game. Is gonna need to be substituted at some point, and this is not a good start for United right now. A free kick for Crystal Palace, and Andre Townsend looking to bring this one in. Come on, that's a good ball. Look Shaw with a header out. Come on, McTominay better. He needs to really insert his worth in this team this season. I feel. Come on. Why are they just keeping the ball from the back, man? Why are they trying to play from the back for? I don't see any penetration yet in this game. Rashford, Rashford, take a run. That's a good ball. That should be a foul there, but it's offside on Martial. And just 3 minutes in, bro. Just 3 minutes in. They keep doing what they were doing last season, really. I don't see much penetration in this game. Paul Popper losing the ball in a dangerous area and almost fouling again. Come on. In terms of ball possession, it's like, I mean, here it says about 53% United, but watching the game, you don't feel the same way. Watching the game, it doesn't feel the same way because I feel like Crystal Palace are the ones pressing, and they are the ones trying to create something with substance in this game so far. Chasing shadows at this point, United. And that's a good ball for Crystal Palace. Back to David De Gea. And once again, what the? Holy shit. Wow, the hair, man. Wow. It's like there's no communication at the back whatsoever. Kuyate is a midfielder, but he's playing as in the center back position. I feel like he's gonna have the most comfortable game. I don't think he can play like this. That's a good cross. Crystal Palace with their goal. Townsend. Oh my days. Townsend with the goal for Crystal Palace to make it 1-0. And United, the same mistakes they always do. They cannot defend at the back, and the goalkeeping is that poor as well. Very, very frustrating start for United here, going a goal down. And they haven't pressed Crystal Palace in the opening 7 minutes. You could just tell, like, things are not going to go according to plan here. Wow. Paul Pope once again. Oh my days. Already a goal down, not even 10 minutes in. Same defensive mistakes, same rustiness as it was towards the end of the season. It looked like it's still around. All is gonna have to explain his team setup on this one. They need to score before the end of the first half, United. They really need to start pushing now. It's like they always want to go a goal behind before they start playing, which I don't understand. I really do not understand. They always want to go behind before they actually start playing. I don't understand that. Wow. This is not top four performance from this team right now. They're not getting top four performing like this. They are not getting top four. What is Ole gonna do now? Like, um, get Dean Henderson for the next game? Because in the next, I would say 7 games in the Premier League, we're playing pretty much more like the top 6 teams. And if this is the type of performance that United are able to pull out, it's gonna be a scary season, I tell you. It's going to be a very, very scary season, I tell you. Wow. There's nothing like there's nothing tangible with this game right now. Absolutely nothing. Crystal Palace defense hasn't been tested once, but United have been tested at least 3 times. Wow. That's another shot from Crystal Palace from Andre Townsend again. And you don't see this from a Manchester United team. Like nobody takes chances from anywhere. Nobody tries from a distance. I don't know why. They will always want to make it look pretty. Like sometimes prettiness does not work. Sometimes prettiness does not work at all. The ball has been played in the half Manchester United half the first 12 minutes here, and I still don't get why. I really do not get it. They're gonna pass it around, trying to make it look pretty. This team is not going anywhere, man. This team is truly not gonna go anywhere. That's another poor pass by Daniel James there. Bruno. Fonsu Mensah with the ball. Fonsu Mensah gonna try a shot. This is what you wanna see. Like, don't get the defenders comfortable at all. He took a deflection, I think. Yeah, he took a deflection. It's gonna be a United corner. This is what you want. You want people who take chances and don't make it comfortable for any defender. But you barely see this type of thing from a United side. Pogba with the header down. Was he gonna find back to Daniel James? A good cross in, somewhat of a decent cross in from Daniel James, and that's another poor what? I tell you, if Crystal Palace don't win this game by at least three, 4 goals, I will be surprised because United are all over the place at the back right now. Wow. What are they gonna do? Blame it on preseason? Are they gonna blame it on preseason? Wow. Bruno Fernandez touch fails him. Wilfred Saha comes up with the ball for Crystal Palace here. He's gonna take on Victor Lindelof. Wilfred Saha is gonna spread it to wide. That's a good cross in and well defended by Lindelof. But United is still not out of the woods on this one. Still having to defend. Fosu Mensah, is he gonna win a throw in? I think so. Wow. Wow. First 15 minutes, absolutely nothing to show for in this one. Talk about being rusty. Talk about these guys being rusty. She. United getting me all hella frustrated at the moment. Getting me all sweaty. Getting me all sweaty in a cold room. Paul Popper is gonna get a yellow card very soon in this game. I'll be surprised if the halftime goes and he doesn't get a yellow card because he's been fouling people left, right, and center. I think this is like his third at the moment. The next one is getting a yellow card for sure. And it's been a really poor start for United here. 18 minutes in and nothing. Absolutely nothing to show for. Pogba take a shot. That's a good shot from Paul Pogba. But well saved by the goalkeeper though. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. I did not expect this type of opening of the season. Like it's like there's no intent of even wanting to score in this game. That's what I see. I've seen more fouls committed by United than it is any shots on goal so far, or even attempting to take a shot. At this very moment, only two shots for both teams, but Crystal Palace have the one that counts the most, having them to have 3 points as it stands. That's a good ball. McTominay a little bit close. You might have took a deflection on that one. Come on. Wow. Wow. I'll be surprised if Crystal Palace do not score before the end of the first half again here. I'll be really surprised. They are looking like the most likely team to score again. Oh, McTominay, come on. What type of stupid pass is that, bro? What the fuck? Martial wide open and you're gonna. Oh my days, bro. Crystal Palace are enjoying themselves in this one. That's another shot by Andrew Townsend, but this one goes over the bar. Rashford. Oh my days, this boy. United with all the possession they could ask for in this game so far. I think they're picking up the game, but no penetration with that possession. That should be a foul, ref. Bruno Fernandez, he could have tried to find Martial there, but he doesn't do it. How was that not a free kick though? I'll never understand. This team cannot finish top four. This team just cannot finish top four. The opening almost 30 minutes or so of this game already tells me everything I need to know about what should I be expecting in every game, because this is poor. This is just poor right here. United are doing everything that you would think is very wrong with the game right now. They are doing it in this very game right here. Wow. Wow. I hope the board is watching though. I hope they are watching what everybody is saying right now. You cannot go to the Champions League with this team. You just can't do it. I'll be surprised if they survive the group stage. I'll be really surprised if this team survive a Champions League group stage. Absolutely poor. And of course, I understand that this is the first game of the season and not much preseason as well. I understand all that, but looking at the large picture of this is not good enough. It's not good enough. And it's not the first time this team plays like this. They're gonna play well when there's like 5 minutes left of the game. Like that even counts. Pogba, release the ball quicker. Daniel James, when he crosses, he doesn't even look where the ball is should be going. He just puts his boot on it and just hopes and prays he finds somebody in the 18-yard box. I don't think that's the way to defend at all. I mean, I don't think that's the way to cross the ball. You gotta have an idea where you wanna put the ball and who you're looking for. But this guy, he just put his boot on it. That's it. No direction whatsoever. Wow. All I can say is goddamn wow. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And Rashford is starting his thing where he just fakes an injury and dives around. This team is so frustrating, man. This team is so frustrating. Like I cannot even grasp my frustration on this one. This team is so frustrating and on every level you want to look at it. These guys really do need a kick on the backside. They do need a massive kick on the backside. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough. Come on, Rashford. Oh my days, this boy. This boy will frustrate you so much you grow white hair real quick. Come on. Come on, Popa. Oh my days. Holy wow, this it's the first game of the season, bro. Show some guts. Like, wow. Look sure. Can't even get a cross in. Look sure. Even with the 72% ball possession so far, Manchester United, Crystal Palace are very much comfortable in this game because there's no penetration from United whatsoever. That this game is getting a little bit um, head scratching for me at the moment. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. For Sumensa, that's a good turn. Oh, come on. And for Sumensa is offside. I think for Sumensa is actually playing pretty decent. He's playing pretty decent in this game, but I don't think I'm gonna be satisfied until I see a United goal here. That's how I see it. Rash, oh my days, Rashford, bro. I tell you, these guys are too comfortable in this team. These guys are way too comfortable in this team, man. They know they're gonna be playing the next game no matter what. These guys are too comfortable in this team, man. The way he just does things, I mean, this body language is just, it's like he doesn't even want to be here or something. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a long season. This is gonna be a long, long season. It's gonna be a long season indeed. That's a good ball. That should be that should be a pen on Popa there. That's a foul. Is he giving a what? A free kick or what? What is he giving here? What is he giving here? Is it just a free kick or a penalty? The VAR is checking for a possible penalty. There's two fouls to give here, either at the edge of the box or a penalty. Yeah, it's just a free kick. Or are they still checking? It's either a penalty or a free kick at the edge of the box. Just a free kick. Ay, ay, ay. These fools can't even buy a goal at this point. Let me show my colors. Maybe these fools can start performing. Maybe these fools can start doing something with substance here. Right now, very, very disappointing. Rashford. Oh my days, Rashford. Boy, this guy. Oh my days, Rashford. Can't even do he can't do anything right at this point. I don't know why. What happened to Rashford? I wanna know what happened to Rashford. What happened to Rashford? His passes are very, very poor, sloppy on the ball every single time. He hasn't done anything that I see right now. I would say, you know what, you're doing something with that. It's comfortable for Crystal Palace. Very, very comfortable. It's very this game is so disappointing. This game is so disappointing. And if you play like this against Liverpool, if you play like this against Man City, Chelsea, I can even put Spurs on that as well. You put Arsenal on that as well. They will tear you apart. They will really, really tear you apart. And most teams know right now David De Gea is not comfortable in goal anymore. Wow. And if they don't sign anybody until the end of the transfer window, only bringing in Van der Beek, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. What the hell is Van der Beek thinking sitting on the bench right now? Like, what did I get myself into? That's what he's probably thinking. What did I get myself into? I know this is the first game of the season, but the least I was expecting in this game is to match what Crystal Palace is doing, and they are not doing that right now. They're just keeping the ball at most. They're not doing that right now. 'Jadon Sancho is actually playing for Dortmund right now, and they're winning by 1 goal to nil. This boy is not coming to United. There is not coming to United. I don't think so. 4 minutes of extra time to play. Fonsu Manser, that should be. Come on. That's a good ball. Who's there? Nobody's attack. Oh my days. And Crystal Palace come out with the ball with Wilfred Saha on this one. What can he do? Good defending by Bruno Fernandes. And Crystal Palace take a shot. That's a good save from David De Gea. That was supposed to be 2 goals. Andre Ayew with a shot. Is it Andre Ayew? Whoever the brother is, doesn't matter. It's Ayew something. What is he actually skinned McTominay on that one? That was supposed to be 2 goals. Supposed to be 2 goals on that for Crystal Palace, but it's only one, and it's a corner for Crystal Palace. The corner comes. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Saha with a shot, and this one goes wide. The ref has instead of giving out yellow cards at the moment, and I don't know why. Because some of the United players deserve at least one. Like Paul Pogba and McTominay deserve at least one yellow card so far. This team is a joke, son. This team is a joke. This team is an actual joke, man. Absolute joke. And the whistle is gonna blow to end the first half in this one. And Manchester United a goal down over Crystal Palace. Things not looking good for United at this point in time. Um, a lot to ponder for Solskjaer for sure in the at halftime. I don't know how this team is gonna come back into this game because they haven't created anything with substance. 8 shots so far for United, but only two on target, and those two on target, uh, no substance in them. No substance in that. Very disappointing showing by United here. Let's take a look at the league table. This is where United are gonna be if this stays the same. They're gonna be sitting in 13th with one game played, and that is not good. That is not good. Crystal Palace will move to what the hell is Crystal Palace? They'll move to second place with the win over United here, giving them 6 points. Crystal Palace could have themselves 6 points by the end of this game, putting them in second place in the league over behind Everton. I mean, it's the first game of the season. We might argue this is not something to worry about too much, but at the same time, the performance itself does not show of a title winning, title contention like team from United here. They do have all the possession they could ask for in the world. 75% ball possession to only 25 for Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace, what they are doing now mostly is more like defending for their lives to try and get these 3 points. But for United, on the other hand, the Crystal Palace defense hasn't been tested at all. It hasn't been tested at all. How do you have Kuyate in a center in a center back position and don't test him for 45 minutes? I don't get it. I don't get it. And this is the frustration I've had for a long, long time for this United team. Like the first opening minutes, they're never the team to try and go and score first. It's like they always want to test out the opponent for as long as it takes, and then when they do concede, this is when they really try and come out and play. But why not come out and play from minute one? I really don't understand it. I don't get it. This is not the first game United are able to do this. I've seen it a lot of times, especially after lockdown. There was a lot of this type of performance. They are so poor on the ball in the first half. You argue the first 25 minutes of every game, they're very poor on the ball, giving away the ball so cheaply. I mean, showing no intent to even want to score. Then when they go behind, this is when they try to push, and when they try to push to score, the other team is already playing all defensive. The other team is already putting all men behind the ball, so it makes it even harder to score. So that's why United are always dropping points against teams like this. Not to take away anything from Crystal Palace, but United do this to themselves all the time, all the time. They better come out of the second half with one intent and one intent only, and is to score goals. Because if this continues, I won't be surprised if this is the first defeat of the season for United. I know I'm asking a lot from for these guys to perform on their first match there of the season without having to have played that many games to prepare themselves for the season. I understand that, but at the same time, these are professionally trained performers. Like fatigue and all that, most of the time goes out the window when you're already in the game. I have played the game before, and I not on a professional level, but I know the feeling when you step on the pitch. It doesn't matter how tired you are. Most of the time, uh, that feeling actually goes out the door, and you perform, and then you feel fatigue after the game. I've been there. It's not like I talk about something I haven't that I've never experienced. I've played with injuries before, and when you actually the adrenaline itself pushes you to do more. So for these guys who do this for a living, to not even try, look at the like when you see the goal that Crystal Palace were able to score. What kind of defending is this from Victor Lindelof as well? Wow. Luke Shaw was playing more like playing everybody on side for that consolation. Look at Harry Maguire just not doing anything to try and defend that ball. Like this team is so frustrating. Like I tell you, as a Manchester United fan, this team is so frustrating to watch. They're really frustrating sometimes to watch. And this is one of the reasons why, like, oh my days. I don't I don't even know how to speak at the moment. I don't even know what to say. And I'm not one of those Manchester United fans who's gonna try and sugarcoat anything. I'm not in the business of sugarcoating anything, and I'm gonna give it to these guys when they deserve it, and I'm gonna praise them when they deserve it. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I want nothing but the success for the team and the club. That's all I want. That is all that I want. I think Mason Greenwood is gonna be coming in the second half. He's gonna get 45 minutes, I think. What can he change in this game? Daniel James really did not do anything in this game. To be fair, I'm really disappointed with the team selection. You could have brought in missing Daniel James in the second half. At least show a little bit of respect to Crystal Palace. Show a little bit of intent against Crystal Palace. Even if we were losing with the right team in it, I can absolutely give you that and be like, at least you put in the right team, the right tactics, and you are losing. I can accept that, but to put in players like McTominay and Daniel James that we know have played pretty poorly um in the last stages of last season, you could argue these guys really did not have that much of a good season last season, but for them to get a start, I mean, it's a good shout. I'm not gonna take that away from them, but I haven't seen anything from them in this game, especially McTominay giving the ball away cheaply. It's really stressful. These guys are stressing me right now. These guys are absolutely stressing me right now. Like I don't even know what to say. I am hella stressed out. Hella stressed out. I am hella stressed out. They do this every single time, United. Every single time they do it. Every single time. I have no confidence for any game that we go to. I have no confidence at all. And to even think the next 6 games in the league is pretty much like playing the top six or the so called top six, the Liverpools, the Chelseas, the Arsenals, the Spurs. To even think we can get points out of those teams playing in this fashion, I can only hope that when we get to those games, the team is already gelling a little bit more. The team is already um able to stay in the game. Because right now, the only thing that's good for this game right now is the ball possession for United, in my opinion. That's the only thing positive that I can see. At least if they can continue that in the second half, maybe, just maybe, they can create something. But even with that said, Crystal Palace are defending very well in this game, and they look comfortable as well doing it. Wow, I can't believe it, man. I was expecting something out of this game. There's nothing positive that I have seen in the first half. Absolutely nothing. And I've had my eyes glued in front of a television screen. I don't even know how I'm able to change things around on this stream right now. Let me see what the next games are looking like for United here. Am I checking out Man City? So the next game is gonna be a cup game against Luton Town for United, and then after that we have to face Brighton. So if we don't win this game, it's already pressure point for United because when we go into the Brighton game, it's a must 3 points. You look at that, it's a must 3 points. And then after that, it's against Tottenham. That's a must 3 points if we lose this game right here. And then after that is Newcastle United. It's a must 3 points. Everything, everything after this game is done. If we manage to lose this game, everything after that is a must win, and that's not the type of pressure you want to get in the first 5 6 matches of the season. I don't think it would do. It might do some good for the team, but on a large scheme of things, I don't think that's something this team wants to get into. I mean, at least get a point out of this game right now, because that's the only thing that I see coming to fruition. The game is not too far away. The game is not done yet, but I feel like um, the game needs to change in the second half. Hopefully the changes that is gonna make for the start of the second half. I think Mason Greenwood is gonna be coming in for um Daniel James, if I'm not mistaken. I just hope these guys can perform. I just hope. I hope these guys can put on a performance in the second half here. Because right now, Crystal Palace are very, very comfortable in this game. Comfortable is like the home team. They are playing like the home team. Wow. Mason Greenwood, who is he coming in for? I would love to think it's for Daniel James for sure. Yep, it is for Daniel James. And how this, I mean, if this doesn't kill his confidence, Daniel James, I don't know what will. I really do not know what will. I feel like Ole should have just started with the same team, with the strongest team possible, and make substitutions accordingly in the second half. But to kick it off with Daniel James and then take him off after 45 minutes, that would just do absolutely nothing but kill his confidence, in my opinion. And he just loves McTominay as well. He loves him. He absolutely adores McTominay. And I don't know why. I don't think he deserves to be starting this game right here, McTominay. But he is. So we gotta have to support that, I guess. Come on, Martial. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Might as well just bring in Donny van de Beek as well. Because I don't think McTominay is doing anything with substance in this game right now. Even Paul Pogba as well. I don't think he's doing anything with substance right now. Look at that. Rashford losing the ball so cheaply again in the final third. Very poor. Ed Woodward right there. I think he's what. I hope this guy is watching and he sees what everybody sees. I just hope he is watching. He can get his ass off this chair right now and absolutely go make some fucking deals. Cause I'm getting way too frustrated with this game right now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're right back at it. Um a frustrating performance, I have to say. Maybe I'll take it into consideration that this team has really not played that much preseason and everybody is really trying to find their feet at the moment. I'll take that into consideration. But at the same time, you just cannot be playing in this manner. These guys have been playing, all of them, they've been playing together for more than a year now. Uh, Now counting Bruno Fernandez only played half a year with some of these players, but for most of them, I mean, they should be a certain level of understanding between the players to go like, you know what, we know like when we tired, we can play in this form and we can understand each other this way and we can make things work. But right now, it doesn't look like these guys have anything in them. Paul Popper with a shot, a really really weak shot as well. Not convincing. Not convincing by Paul Popper. Come on. Here comes Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace. That could have been a goal for Wilfred Saha there, but he takes a deflection. Andre Townsend to win the ball back. He's gonna put a cross in, and once again, the defending very, very poor from United. And somebody has gone down here. Who's that? Is that Fonsu Mensah has gone down. Might have something in his eye or something. A really frustrating. Fuck, man. Maybe I'm just too biased in this game. I just want my team to perform out of their skin. And I mean, This is why this team has no excuse whatsoever. When I watched that Bayern Munich game against Schalke, Bayern Munich were able to play in a Champions League final, and they kicked off their first match day yesterday, and they were able to perform. I mean, run for 90 minutes, absolutely kill it for 90 minutes. I don't care if it's just the Bundesliga, but these guys played against a team that had more rest than they did. I'm pretty sure they had more preparation than Bayern Munich did for the season, but Bayern Munich were able to run for 90 fucking minutes. It's like they didn't even they didn't even drop a sweat doing it. And that is why I'm not even gonna try and make an excuse for United in this game. And the Crystal Palace right now, I'm pretty sure they are just they're on some, what do you call it, team no, game management mode at this point, because they are pushing to win some free kicks in very dangerous areas. Here comes Crystal Palace here. That's a backdrop. Gonna take a shot. Tanzan take a shot and he skies it. He skies it. Another warning sign for United here. Another warning sign. Wilfred Saha, he just ran away from him. It's another warning sign. When Crystal Palace comes to the final third, they really want to make it count. But for United, you cannot say the same thing. And we are all, you cannot say the same thing about United. Absolutely poor. Cross comes in. Bruno to win it back. Was he going to try and find? He just booted the ball all the way up there. That should be a yellow card, ref. That should be a yellow card. The first yellow card of the game goes to Joe Ward for Crystal Palace. And he's still going to have a comfortable game because United are not going to press him at all. They're not going to make things difficult for him. Dr. Rashford, he is still on that juice, Rashford. Here comes Crystal Palace here. Wilfred Saha. Wilfred Saha. Marshaled very well, but Crystal Palace still in it. Oh my days. We're gonna lose. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I think in the next 5 minutes there needs to be a substitution from United here because I don't see anything. No penetration whatsoever. Crystal Palace with only what 25% ball possession, but they play like the home team. Looking at the game itself, you could argue is Crystal Palace 75% and United only 25. And the penetration, Crystal Palace want to make it count every single time they go forward, but United want to make it look hella pretty, and it doesn't work. Come on, Rashford. Oh my days. This guy is so frustrating, like it's not even funny. It's not even funny, Rashford, bro. It's not even funny. It is so not funny, Rashford. I mean, come on, bro. Do something. On the lighter news, Gareth Bale has just signed a loan move to Spurs, but he says he's sidelined until October, so he's not gonna be playing no games until October. Oh my days! Oh my days! Fonso Mensah with the yellow card. Maybe it's time to bring in Wan-Bissaka anyways and try and change things around right now because things are not working. It's not working. The ref is starting to pull out some yellow cards now. How long is Ole gonna leave this one to? How long is he gonna leave it for? It's a frustrating game for United, man. It's a frustrating game. I was looking forward to this game thinking the team is gonna come out and show a little bit of intent, but I don't see nothing. Absolutely nothing. All I see is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's gonna make me wanna cry a little bit here. Oh, Mason Greenwood. Crystal Palace still with the lead after 60 minutes. It's very easy to beat United. It's very, very easy. All you gotta do is press them. That's it. You press them, you create chances, they let you take shots. They actually let you take shots, United. That's a good ball. Oh my days. Oh my days. Crystal Palace are just one pass away to break through here again. They're gonna keep the ball until cows come home, United, but they're not gonna do anything with that possession. It's so disappointing. So disappointing to see. Mr. Ed Woodward. I hope he's watching the game thinking, should I go get Sancho or not? And if this doesn't say yes, then I don't know what will. Because this team is very poor defensively as well. Very, very poor. Ekam Saha. He could just contend for man of the match right here. Andres Townsend with the cross in, and it's wide open here for Crystal Palace. Is gonna take a shot. Good deflection by McTominay to deny Crystal Palace another shot on goal here. But it's very much looking doom and gloom for United. I don't think they even know where a goal is gonna come from in this game. I don't think they have an idea, because I do not have an idea where the goal is gonna come from in this game. It comes Luke Shaw here looking for to get deflection. Oh my days, Paul Popper. Wow, Paul Popper. Wow. They give the ball away like they don't even want it. It's like they don't even want it. That's gonna be another yellow card for Harry Maguire here, I think. Yep, another yellow card. It's gonna be the theme for the season. Van der Beek preparing to come in. Who is going off? I'll take off McTominay in this game because I don't think he's doing anything. I don't think he's doing anything with substance in this game right now. Giving way too much time in this game. Shouldn't even start. It's like they're doing everything they can to lose this game here, United. I don't see them getting 3 points out of this one. Kuyate very comfortable at the back for Crystal Palace. Way too comfortable for somebody who doesn't play, for somebody that's not his natural position. Way too comfortable. Another stupid pass by Maguire there. Crystal Palace coming forward now. It's gonna still a wide opening. Oh my days. Oh my days. Is that an offside? Is that an offside? It's gonna get checked by VAR anyways. Crystal Palace might just be 2 goals up at the moment. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. United is saved by an offside call here, or else Crystal Palace will be 2 goals up. Paul Popper coming off. Wow. Wow. That tells you everything you need to know right there. That tells you everything you need to know right there. And McTominay is still in this. Why? I'll never know. I will never know why McTominay is still playing right now. Fighting for relegation already. Crystal Palace. Oh my days. Every time Crystal Palace comes forward, you think they're gonna score. United, every time they go forward, you be like, what the hell are you doing? Oh my days, Rashford. Why? Is that gonna be a penalty now for that could be a penalty there for Manchester United. I think was inside the box. It is a handball. Crystal Palace is gonna get a penalty on this. This could be a penalty right here for Crystal Palace. It's gonna go check the monitor. It's gonna go from bad to worse for United at this point. That's a pen. That's a pen. If that's not a pen, then it will be something that's not intentional, I guess. Otherwise, that's a pen. I don't think he has intention to hold the ball, but it really does hit his hand though. That's a penalty for. That's a penalty for Crystal Palace. Wow. Wow. That's a harsh penalty, but at the same time, it is a fucking penalty. And of course, the hair is not the goalkeeper you want on penalties. The hair is not the man you want on penalties. Never saved any penalty. He's gonna go on the right as well. This fool, and of course, David is going on the left side. Whatever he's doing is going the opposite way. Oh, he actually saved it. The hair actually saved it. The hair actually went the right way this time and saved it. Wow. It is a lifeline. It is a lifeline. Oh my days. It is a lifeline. They're gonna retake it. Wow. 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 Yeah, he's off the line and he's gonna get retaken. It's gonna get retaken. Wow, son. Wow. Wow. Oh, this is too funny. This is too funny. Crystal Palace 2 goes up. United deserve everything they are getting in this game right now. Absolutely every single drop of whatever United is getting in this game, they absolutely deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. They absolutely deserve everything they are getting in this game, Crystal Palace. And Manchester United, on the other hand, they absolutely deserve every single goddamn thing they are getting out of this game. They have not been in the game by any stretch. Absolutely poor in all departments. Rashford, very, very poor in this game. Martial, not getting any service whatsoever. And you got people still trying to showboat in a losing position. And right now, only 15 minutes left to play in this game plus extra time. And I don't see this team getting at least one goal out of this one. I really do not see it. And it's very, very disappointing. And it's very, very scary at the same time. Like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The team performance, I mean, the team lineup alone, I looked at it, I was like, yep, we are not set up to win in this game. Absolutely not set up to win. Rashford looks like he has already gave up everything in this game. No running, no creativity, nothing. The only body trying to do anything in this game right now is Bruno Fernandes. He's the only one running to get the ball when the ball is out, trying to direct everybody where he wants them to be. Otherwise, other than that, there is absolutely nothing to cheer about with this team right now. Absolutely nothing. The same performances that we saw in all semifinals that we lost is the same performance that United came out to start off the season with. And it's very, very disappointing. And players like McTominay is still in the team right now. And I really do not know why. I have no idea why. It is so frustrating. So frustrating. And Crystal Palace win the ball. It's gonna be 2-2 here. You just need a good ball in, and that one is well defended. That one is well defended. And Crystal Palace smelling blood at the moment. Manchester United getting everything they deserve in this game. Absolutely everything. It's the demeanor. You could just tell the first 5 minutes actually tells you everything you want to know. And no creativity whatsoever in the final third. And everybody in the final third is so comfortable. Everybody in this final third, in this attacking lineup for United, is so comfortable because they know they are playing every single game, every important game they are playing regardless of how they perform in their last game. There's no pressure on any of these guys. There's no pressure whatsoever. They have had so far 76% ball possession. And here comes here Crystal Palace. McTominay actually getting his worth on that tackle right there. Absolutely nothing. Rashford slow on the ball. Oh my days. Oh my days. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Get at least one goal. At least one. Oh my day. Yeah, this is you're gonna drop 3 points. You're gonna drop 3 points. If you're gonna lose by 2 goals against Crystal Palace, don't even give yourself any chance of performing against Brighton. Brighton are really good defensively, and if this is the type of performance we have to expect, there is no hope for this team. There is absolutely no hope for this team. Van der Beek getting a goal back, getting his debut. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Van der Beek to the rescue. Was he offside? Was he offside? I think he came off the defender, so I guess it counts. Oh my days. 10 minutes left to play. Some of these players really need to be ashamed of themselves. They really, really need to be ashamed of themselves. The McTominays of this world, the Rashford, the Martial, they really, really need to be ashamed of themselves. How the hell do you play 90 minutes and not even create anything, and somebody who just came in to play the last 27 minutes of the game to actually try and score and actually does it? Like really, some of these guys need to really look at themselves. Look sure defensively, very poor in this game. They really, really need to take a hard look at themselves. They really do. Ward has had a yellow card since the beginning of the first half, but this boy has been very comfortable on the ball, very comfortable off the ball as well. They are starting to play now, now that time is almost running out. This is the one frustrating thing about this team. They have all the time in the world to put teams away, but they don't use it. Once it comes to crunch time, this is where they start to want to press. This is when they start to want to play the game the right way. Like I don't understand it. Like I will never understand why that's the case. Ingalo has come in. What did he come in for? I wasn't even paying attention of the substitutions there. Let's take a look at that. Fosu Mensah came off. I think Ingalo came in for Fosu Mensah there. Now they're going all out attack. I think this is too little too late if you ask me. This is not the time for United to be playing like this. They had the whole 90 minutes to absolutely try and destroy Crystal Palace, but they did not do it. Now Crystal Palace are gonna suck in some time, drawing fouls, faking injuries, and all of that. Let's see here. Uh he barely touched him, and Saha is on the floor rolling around. Game management. They want these 3 points, and they're gonna do every single damn thing there is to do to get themselves 3 points. And I don't blame them because United have had all the time in the world to absolutely create something out of this game, and they have not done it. And they have not done it. Now it's coming to crunch time in the to end the game. This is when you want to press. This is when you want to create. Like this is so for that's one of the things I hate about this team. I absolutely hate it. But Wilfred Zaha scores to make it 3-1. Wilfred Zaha puts the nail in the coffin for this United game right now. 3-1. 3-1. 3-1. These guys need to be really ashamed of themselves. I can't believe it. Defending, very, very poor. Take a look at this goal here by Wilfred Zaha. You got Maguire in there with Victor Lindelof, both beaten. And the goalkeeper didn't even try to do anything about that. It's so disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. Wow. Wow. These guys really need to be ashamed of themselves. Like I cannot even think properly. I cannot even it's a disgrace type of performance. How the fuck do you lose 3-1 against Crystal Palace? Talk about challenging for top four. Top four my ass. You're not getting top four. Definitely not top four. Top six maybe. But definitely not top four. You must be out your mind to go into a United game thinking they're gonna do anything. You must be out your rabbit ass mind. I'll just put it up there. You must be out your fucking mind to even think that. Ole is gonna have a lot of answering to do. He's gonna have a lot of answering to do. This team needs depth. Ed Woodward needs to spend money. I hope he's watching this game right now and really realizing what every Manchester United fan is seeing with this team. I hope he does. I hope he opens up his eyes for him to see what everybody is seeing in this team. One signing is not gonna be good enough. Most of these players are way too comfortable in their position, and it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. There is no excuse for this. There's absolutely no excuse for this. It comes Crystal Palace to put the final nail in the coffin. Crystal Palace still coming forward here. He just needed to pass the ball, and that could have been 4 goals. There is no defending any player right here except Bruno and Van der Beek. There is no defending any other Manchester United player today. Absolute dog shit. Dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. And Crystal Palace are gonna draw these fouls. What is that? 6 minutes to conclude the game. Roy Hodgson just sitting there, like he didn't even get up once to instruct his team, because he has that much confidence in his team, because he knows what he can get out of his team. Does Ole actually know what he can get out of this Manchester United team? Does he actually know? Absolute, uh, absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit. I can't believe it. I really cannot believe it. There are no excuses for this game. Absolutely no excuses. The team lineup will tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know uh, about the thinking process of Ale. Because that's not good enough. It's absolutely not good enough. It's really not good enough. Oh my days. I knew it. I knew it. Game is over. 3 points dropped in this game. I feel like Fred could have done a much better job than McTominay in this game. That's how I feel. Or even McTominay as well. I mean, Matic could have done a much better job in this game. But once again, a shambles like type of performance from Manchester United. Um, Losing 3 points in this game is all pressure from this point on. All pressure, nothing but pressure from this point until the end of the season. Top four, I do not see it. We cannot compete with Liverpool. We cannot compete with Chelsea. We cannot compete possibly now with Spurs. We cannot compete with Chelsea for sure, or even Arsenal. If you go into the Arsenal game and perform with the manner that we do perform in this game against Crystal Palace, I don't see it. I don't see us getting anything in those games. And Crystal Palace with what 24% ball possession, but they look like the most comfortable team between the two teams with the way they play. They look very, very comfortable indeed. It's like they don't even need the ball. Crystal Palace didn't even need the ball to win this game. All I see is passing sideways, 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 sideways. No creativity whatsoever. A really, really disappointing performance, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The game has come to an end and an absolute shambles for United. This is not the start I wanted for the team. But it's turning out to be that way. 3 points dropped against Crystal Palace. I might say deservedly. We deserve to drop 3 points in this game because we really did not create anything. We did not play in this game with all the possession in the game. What about 76% ball possession for United throughout the game, but to only have 17 shots. How many of those are on target? Only 4 shots on target. That is pretty damning. That is damning for United. There's no excuses in this one. Um, this is not winners mentality type of football that I have seen. There is not top four. There is no top four for United. No top four for United. It doesn't matter how you look at it. There is not top four for United here. I do not see it. If somebody can tell me how Manchester United are gonna get themselves top four, please let me know because I do not see it. I really don't see it, and that is very very disappointing for me to say. Um, Crystal Palace came here to play. Crystal Palace came here with the game plan. I don't know what the Manchester United game plan was. Was it to like push the game to nil as far as possible and just hope for a miracle that we're gonna nick a goal in the 85th minute or something like that? Was that the game plan? Because if that's what the game plan was, and the game plan actually worked, because we scored way late in the second half to make it 2-1, and defensively as well, absolute shambles defensively. United conceding three on their mess day. Let's take a look at the table right here. We are sitting in 16th after one game with a -2 goal difference, allowing 3 goals at home. 3 goals. I mean, if the team was supposed to defend for the whole 90 minutes, why not you just make it so that we all know that like the team is gonna play the whole 90 minutes, putting 11 men behind the ball? Because if that was the plan, then I would say the plan failed because we failed to defend today. To allow 3 goals at home, come on, come on, come on. I have been your boy Dilly. Very, very disappointing performance here from Manchester United. And I'm gonna do my match review very, very soon. It's not gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be very much naked with my truth of what I saw in this game. The team lineup could tell you everything. I mean, you can't really blame it on the lineup that much. It's just the performance itself. Um, Nobody showed up in this game. The only shining light in this game once again is Bruno Fernandes actually trying to do something. Actually trying to do something. When did you see Rashford trying to pull players left, right, and center? When did you see that? When did you see Daniel James trying to pull players right, left, and center? When did you see that? When did you see Martial doing the same thing? I did not see none of that. For the whole 90 minutes, I give United maybe like 10 minutes max to say United were effective for 10 minutes out of 90. Where was the other 80 minutes of this game? Crystal Palace absolutely comfortable. Absolutely comfortable Crystal Palace in this game. And this is where we find ourselves right here in 16th place. Manchester United sitting in 16th place after one game. Absolutely disappointing. Absolute disappointment. Like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.